right, guys, I have another full body bar workout for you. And like always, you don't have to have a bar. You can have the back of the couch, a countertop, a stool, a chair. And if you don't have sliders, towels, especially microfiber towels, work really well on a hard surface, or paper plates or frisbees work really well on a carpeted surface. And again, if you don't have some light handheld weights, 2s, 3s, 4s, you can use canned soup or other canned goods or bottled water. So to get started, we are actually going to start right here at the bar, heels together to warm up, toes slightly out. They don't have to be splayed way out. So only a tiny bit, so that when you bend the knees or plie, the knees go right in the same direction as the toes, so our knees and ankles are happy. All right, if I didn't say it already, I'm Jane. I'm glad you're here with me today. Let's bring the arms up overhead and bring them not back here, but up where you can roll your eyeballs up to see them and make a tiny plie. Pull the belly in, slight tuck to the hips, pull those abs in, make a tiny plie, pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take it out to second. 2, 3, 4. Just pull. 5, 6, 7. Now take it in and out. So tiny plie. Let's take the arms in and out at the same time. One more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take a step out here. So we're going to go from here to that direction. And this time we're going to cross the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades, cross the arms. Here we go. So we're going to cross, squeeze the shoulder blades, cross. So it's just a tiny plie pulse, stepping in and out from first to second position. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it in. Keep that first position so the toes are slightly out. Tiny bend of both knees, hand here on the bar. Relax that elbow so you can relax the shoulder and the neck. Bring the arm way up overhead, but slightly out in front of you so you can roll your eyeballs up to see it. Belly in, slight tuck to the hips. Let's scoop this leg up so the knees out to the side, so it's attitude to the front. And we're just gonna pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're gonna lower it down, bend this knee more, and scoop it up. So just barely let the toe, just barely scrape, not scrape, touch the floor. One more time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that leg down, bring the opposite leg up. Same thing, keep that knee out to the side and lift and pulse. 2, relax the shoulders down. 4, 5, 6, keep the belly in, and 8. So take it down and lift, lower and lift, lower and lift. 4, 4, lift. 3, you're just hinging right here at the hip. 2, and 1. Bring it down, sweep. Take it down, alternate legs. So it's a tiny plie, sweep it up. Knee out to the side, so attitude lift to the front. Lift, touch, lift. Plie, lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take a little plie pulse, arms out in front. We're going to take it pulse. 2, 3, 4. Stay there, but open the arms. 6, 7, 8. Step it out, arms forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it in and open. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more time. Step it this direction. Bring it overhead and front. Overhead and front. Overhead and front. 4, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's step it in. And we're going to turn and face the bar. We're going to take one leg out. Standing leg with a tiny bend in it. Lean forward a tiny bit. Pull the abs up and in. You're just going to lift that back leg and open the hip. We're going to flex the foot. We're going to lift 8 times, pulse like this. And then we're going to bring it in, push it out. Nice and slow. And we're going to repeat that. So we're gonna pulse for 8, bring it in and out for 8. So let's go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, push, bring it in, extend it all the way. Like you're trying to tap that wall behind you with your heel. 4 more times. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point the toe, bend the knee, and flex. Bend, straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten. You should feel it right here. 6, 7, and 8. We're going to bring it down, knee out to the side, attitude lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lift and extend. Kick and extend. Lift and extend. 3. Now just attitude lift for 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Attitude lift, extend. 2, 3, 4. One more time. Same thing, lift and tap. 2, 3, 4. Now lift and extend for 4. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a big step back. Knees together, feet together. Take a big deep knee bend. Let the chest come forward. Head drop down. Round the back. Roll it up. One more time. Deep knee bend. Chest forward. Head drops down. Tuck the hips. Roll it back up. Switch sides. Not sides of the bar, but switch legs. So we're going to take this back leg. Lift. And pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it down and lift. Lower and lift. 3 and lift. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lift up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend. Point the toe. Bend, extend, bend, extend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, push out. Bring it in, push out. I know not exactly what I did on the other side, but we're still getting it all in, just in a different order. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now this is the same lift. 3, 2, 1. Pull it in, push. Pull it in, push. Pull it in, push. One more, in, and push. Bring this leg down. Knee out to the side. We're going to do 4 attitude lifts, 4 attitude lift extend. So it's 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lift and extend. So extend it all the way out. 3, 2, 1. Just attitude lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and extend. Remember we did 3 sets. That is going to be correct. 2, 1. 4. Attitude lift. 2, 3. Attitude. Lift and extend. Push. Extend the leg all the way out. Reach that toe out. One more time. Bring both feet together, knees together. Deep knee bend. Chest comes forward, head drops down. Tuck the hips, roll it up. Do that one more time, nice and slow. Squeeze the knees and thighs together, chest forward, head drops down. Roll it all the way up. Turn and face forward. So we're going to do a little series. So we have to do this leg. You can hop on the other side of the bar and do the opposite leg. Here's what it's going to be. You're going to take a tiny plie and lift out to the side. So Your leg is just following the same direction. So when I lift it, it's just coming from right here. In other words, when I lift it, I'm not going to take it out here or at the side or try to lift it higher than I can, keeping my body upright. So, tiny plie, lift. So, you're using inner and the top of your thigh. Lift, sweep and lift. Lift, act like there's a string on that toe, pulling it up to the ceiling. 4, abs in, 3, 2, 1. Same thing to the front. So it's a tiny plie. Then we're going to lift like you're doing a slight attitude and then extend it out. So tiny plie, lift and extend. Don't worry about how high the leg goes. If you lift your leg too high and you have to bend, don't want to do that. So we want to keep this nice and tall and long as we can and lift the leg only as high as we go without rounding. So maintaining that lift. So we're going to lift 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Repeat right here. So it's mostly, not mostly, it is at a diagonal. It's not straight out to the side because that's not where your hip is. You're lifting that leg right where position is from the hip when you're doing that plie. 3, and lift. 2, 1. Now take it to the front. Tiny plie, lift to the front. Tiny plie, lift to the front. Arm up and overhead. It's nice simply because it encourages you to lift the body nice and long, not to round. 3, 2, and 1. Trade it out to the other side. Same thing here. Tiny plie, lift. Tiny plie, lift. Tiny plie, lift. So there's a cord on the end of that toe, lifting it up to the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, 1. To the front. I know, my squeaky shoes, 2, 3. Stay nice and long and tall. 4 more times. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to repeat that. Lift to that diagonal to the side. 2, 3. Another thing that happens when you're staying nice and long and tall, as this leg lifts, this side of your seat is contracting. So firming and lifting on that supportive leg. 2, 1. Take it to the front. Lift. Lift. So I want you to think light as air. Super light. Super light. That leg is so light you can easily lift it up. And you're not rounding the abdomen over the trunk. 2 more times. 2, and 1. Trade it back to the other side. Grab one weight. Turn diagonally towards the bar, so I'm not directly facing a little diagonal. You're going to extend this arm out and lift that leg up. So we're going to pull in, squeeze the abs as you pull the knee towards the chest, pull the elbow back, and extend. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Control, control. So it's not a speed round here. 3, and reach. 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 8th one, hold that weight up and lift. 2. Just the leg, not the arm. 5, 6, 7, and 8. You'll notice from just holding that weight right there, as you're lifting the leg, you'll feel a big contraction right here. So yes, that's in your back, but it's also in the obliques, all part of your waist, building that strong core. So pull in, reach, pull in, reach, pull, reach. 4, reach. 3, reach. 2, 1. Hold it up and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep that arm nice and long. 2, and 1. We're going to stay on this side of the bar. I'm just going to turn diagonally, facing away from you, but at least you can get a better idea of holding that leg nice and long. So extend, pull, extend, pull, extend. So you're just making one nice long line from your fingertips to your toe tips. 3, 2, 1. Hold right here, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Repeat it. Pull, reach, pull, reach. 3, reach, 2. Last 2. Hold it right here and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to set this down. We're going to grab one of our sliders and put it under my right, your left. Move that out to the side. And we're going to move this out a little too, because we're going to take it hip distance. Take it forward. Come back up. Take it out to the side. Your arms reach forward each time. So, whether you're taking your foot forward, bending that knee out to the side, and back. I keep thinking I'm going to hit my mat, but I know it's farther back than that. So extend, pull, forward. Now we're not going back out to the side when we go back. We're bringing it in and taking it forward. Pull in, side, pull in, stand back, pull in, forward, pull in, side, pull in, take it back, forward, drag it in, take it out to the side, pull, forward, with the arms, now the leg and the arms. 2 more rounds, take it forward, pull. Nice and controlled. Back to hip distance each time. Last round here. We're going to switch legs. We're going to do the same 8 rounds. The opposite foot on the slider. And then we're going to grab the weights and do the lift the slider and the weights together. So, hip distance, slide it out. Pull in. To the side, pull, straight back. Pull. Take it forward. Each time you take it forward, side, or back, you're pulling the abs in. Pull the abs in, bring it up. Pull in. So you're knitting the rib cage in, pulling the belly button in, keeping the shoulders down away from your ears. So your legs are doing the work. This doesn't need to be involved, right? So let's take it forward. Side, back. This speed. So you're having to work to control it. You're not using momentum at all. You're using leg strength, primarily this guy right here. Pull, take it back. Pull 3 more rounds. Forward, pull it in. Side. Now take it back. 2 more rounds. Forward. Side. Back. Forward. This is your last round without the weight. Okay, so let's take it back to the opposite foot we started with. And we're going to take it out to the side. We're going to do 4 with the weight center chest, like so. And then we're going to do 4, kicking the arms out to the side. And then we're going to do the same thing to the back. So we're going to go back 4, and then instead of kicking out to the side, since we're going to the back, we're going to kick the arms back. So we're working the back, shoulders, and triceps. So weight center chest, out to the side for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same thing, extend the arms out. 2, 3, and 4. Center chest, weight goes back, well, that weight goes back. Slider goes back, your leg goes back. Last one. Now the weights go back. Pull in. Extend all the way. Feel those triceps squeeze at the very peak right there. here, same thing to the side again. Pull it in. 2, 3, 4. Same thing, 4 more times, extend it out. 2, 3, 4. Take it back, weight stay, center chest. Slider goes back. 2, 3, 4. Now weights and slider, kick back. 2, 3, 4. Same thing, other leg. So 4 out to the side with the weight, center chest. Elbows are lifted, but your shoulders are down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4 with the arms out, kick it all the way out. Extend those arms out. Extend and reach. One more time. To the back. Arms stay center chest. Slider goes back. 3, 4. Now so do the weights. Kick it back. Pull up to the shoulders. Kick it back. Pull. Kick it back. One more time. One more time side. One more time back. So out to the side for 4. 3, 2, 1. Kick it out. Extend. 3 and 4. Take it back. Slide 4. Slide 3. 2 and 1. Now tricep kickbacks. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna leave the slider there and the weights. I'm gonna flip the mat over. We're gonna come to knees, hands and knees. Cross the feet. Lengthen through the body. Tuck the hips under. Squeeze your seat. Hands right below the shoulders. Elbows are going to go this way. Upper arms are going to squeeze into the side of your body. 4 times. So you're going to look forward, chest forward. 4. Push. 3. Push. 2. 1. Take it down and pulse for 4. 3, 2, 1. Push up. Now 4 push-ups, 4 pulses. 4. Push. 3. Push. 2. Push. And 1. Now take it halfway down. 4 pulses. 4. 3, 2, 1. Push all the way back up. Sit it back in your child's pose for just a moment. Put your forehead into the mat. Deep breath in. And out. Round the back as you roll it all the way up. And I'm going to do this facing you. And then I'm going to do it facing away from you. So for those of you who haven't seen this one before, you get an idea of like, what is she doing, right? So we're in tabletop. Left leg, my right, your left. We're going to cross it over. We're going to pull everything in like a nice tight little ball. And then we're going to bend the elbows as we extend the leg up. So fully extend it and push the leg forward towards your head. So it's cross, pull, extend. So tabletop, we're going to cross it over, pull everything into a tight little ball, lower the body and extend. So we're lowering our body closer to the mat so you can fully extend that leg. Contract your seat. So let's do a set of 8 here. We're going to cross, pull, extend, cross, pull, extend, cross, pull, extend, cross. Tiny ball, extend, 4, pull, extend, 3, pull, extend, 2, and extend, 1. Same thing. Other leg. So we're going to cross it over, pull everything into a tight little ball, lower towards the mat by bending the elbows, and extend that leg and push it towards your head. So it's cross, pull, extend, cross, pull, you pull in that knee towards the chest, you're tightening the abs, and then you're extending that leg. Cross, pull, extend, cross, pull, extend. 3, pull, extend, 2, pull, extend, and 1. Pull and extend. Okay, grab one weight. You're gonna bring one leg up, not right under your knee, but out just a little bit farther. Hand on your hip, weight in the hand. We're gonna bring it in front, and when we do, we're gonna squeeze the obliques as we pull that elbow down, and then we're gonna push straight up. Then we're gonna squeeze the obliques in the front, push out to the side. So we're gonna do 8, 1 up, 1 out. So that's 1, 2, 2. So you can really feel the obliques working on both sides, actually. Push and push. So I'm not leaning this direction, I'm just coming straight up and down. Push, push, push up, push out. 3 more, 3, 3, 2, and 2. 1, and 1. So now I'm gonna bring the weight here, like I'm trying to cross it to this hip, and I'm just gonna open it out to a diagonal. So I'm gonna bring it in front of the hip, open to a diagonal. So I'm extending the arm, but I'm not snapping the elbow. I'm not like flicking it out like that. So I'm just extending the arm, using those muscles to extend it, not just snapping it out. That does not make your elbow or your shoulder happy. 4. Yes, you'll feel this tone in your shoulders. 2. And 1. Same side. Take it behind. Push up. Take it behind. Push out. So keep going. 2. 2. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. 6. 6. 7. 7. 1 more up. 1 more out to the side. Now we're going to take it and right in front, not at the hip and not this hip, right in the middle. We're going to take up to a diagonal and push it overhead. Push it to a diagonal, palm forward, palm facing that way. So palm open, palm facing into the midline of your body. Palm open, palm facing in. Palm open, palm facing in. So you've got 4, and 4, and 3, and 3. If this seems like too much pressure on your knee, you can always use a folded up towel and put it under your knee. Last one, trade it out to the other side. So the same thing here. That foot's not under the knee, it's out just a little bit farther. And on hip. Bring it in front. Push it up. Bring it in front. Push it out. So I'm squeezing my obliques and then lift and extend. Squeeze, lift and extend. So 3, 3, 4, push. 4, out to the side. 5, overhead, out to the side. 6, overhead, out to the side. 7, and out to the side. So one more round like this. Okay, we're going to take it across, lift out to diagonal. So it's 1, 2. You're lifting, extending, not snapping the elbow. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to take it behind the thigh. Push up. Take it behind the thigh. Push out. Keep going. 2, 2, 3. Using those obliques and shoulder. You're going to feel in the shoulders a smaller muscle group, so I want you to think about using your core strength more. Concentrate on squeeze, 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 squeeze. For 4 and 4. For 3 and 3. For 2 and 2. For 1 and 1. So we're going to take it to the midline, not over here. And we're going to lift it up to diagonal, palm facing out. And we're going to take it to the midline, palm facing in towards the middle of my body. So right here, palm out, palm in. That's 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, and 8. Set that down. I'm going to do this diagonally just so you have a better view. You don't have to turn to a diagonal for any particular reason. This way, the toe is tucked under. Palms flat on the mat. This knee's lifted, elbows soft. And then I'm going to push and lift using my legs and my abs more than anything, not my arms. When I come back down, this knee's going to hover. So both knees will hover and lift. Hover and lift. And lift. So we're lifting and extending. The abs are engaging huge when you lower down. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to tray that out. So softness to the elbows. Toe tucked under. Hover. Lift. 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 So extend that top leg for 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to have a seat right here. We're going to roll it all the way back. Bring the feet pretty close to your seat, your heels. Palms down, roll the shoulders back. Start to curl that tailbone up. You're going to lift your hips up into a bridge lift. Palms stay down. Lift through the chest. Lift through the hips. I want you to extend one leg out. It doesn't matter which one because we're going to trade legs. We're going to lift that leg straight up. Flex the foot. Lower it just to where it's level with the other leg. So we're going to point, flex, point, flex. Keep the hips lifted. Flex, point, flex, point, flex. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those hips lifted. That heel on top of the knee. Now you're going to squeeze the seat of that supportive leg and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let the knee come out to the side and cross it over. Should feel like a good stretch here, but you're still going to squeeze and lift that supportive leg. Seat. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lower all the way down. Bring both knees in. Let the hips come up. 1 foot down. Palms down, shoulders back. Peel the body up into that bridge lift. Toes pointed, hips stay lifted. Toes flex as you lower that leg. So point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee on, or ankle on top of the knee. Heel to heel on top of your knee. Lift it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anatomy. Lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both knees in, let the hips come up. Should feel really good in the low back. Swing the feet overhead. Rock it all the way up. I'm going to grab one weight. Isn't absolutely necessary. You can do it without the weight. So we're going to keep the heels into the ground, toes lifted up. We're going to tuck the hips a little bit, draw that belly button in, tighten the core. We're going to hold the weight if you choose to use it, end to end. If you're choosing not to use it, just kind of make like a little diamond shape with your hand. So, if this is the modification you're using, we're going to tap and roll back, touch that elbow, and lift. Tap the elbow, lift. Tap the elbow, lift. So you're trying the whole time also push the heels into the mat. You'll feel that engagement in your thighs as well. So we're going to tap and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. So I'm rotating the arms a little bit. I'm not just holding it center. I'm rotating so I can tap that elbow. Bring it up, sit nice and tall. Sit nice and tall. Tap. Nice and tall. So you're not doing this really fast. You're doing it nice and controlled. So you can feel your core. You can feel your abs and your back working the whole time. Control is the name of the game here. Bring it up. Tap it back. Lift. Tap it back. So we're engaging the obliques right here. Squeeze and twist. And lift it up. Squeeze and twist. Lift. Forward. Lift. Forward. Lift. 3. Lift. 3. Lift. 2. 2. 1. And 1. Let go of the weights. Fingers pointing towards your feet. You're going to pull the feet together, knees towards the chest, and then towards your shoulders. Come out to a V. Lean the body back, lower the legs a little. Pull the chest forward. Squeeze the abs, bring the knees towards the shoulders. So V, pull. V, pull. V, use your knees, bring your knees in, use your legs, use your core. So try not to use the arms for anything except for balance here. So V, pull. V, pull. V, pull. 4 more. 4, pull. 3, pull. 2, 1. All right, let's take it up to stand. Let's bring that bar back in the picture here. And let's roll that up. Let's grab one weight. We're going to hold it right here. So earlier, and you can use the bar for this if you want to, but try just holding the weight right here, and just using your core strength and squeezing the side of your seat for balance. So just to try that first, just do the tiny plie. You're like, okay, I've got this balance, right? So from that plie, lift the leg out to the side, or to diagonal, straight out from the hip, just like we did earlier. And I want to think the top of my head is going up, not out to the side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, toes forward, heels back. Tiny bend in both knees. Tucking the hips. We're going to pull that knee up. We're going to kick the heel forward and extend the arms out at the same time. 3, abs are pulled in. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stepping forward because I'm going to take from this tiny plie. I'm going to lift the leg behind me. And this time, because your leg is not, because you're not going forward, you don't have to take it out to diagonal to follow the direction of your hip. If you're going backwards, you can go straight back, so no diagonal. So tiny plie, lift. Tiny plie, lift. Tiny plie, lift. Tiny plie, lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the weight. You're going to sweep the weight out in front of you. Lift the leg behind. So sweep and lift, tiny plie. And this time, instead of trying to bring it back to feet together, I want you to bring it slightly behind you so it almost looks like a modified fourth position. So you're going to lift, bring it in. Sweep and lift, bring it in. Soften the knees. Soften the knees, lift. Soften the knees, lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it out to the other side. So, because you don't have to use the bar, right? If you need to, use it, don't worry about it. You don't have to use the weight. If you're using the weight, we're going to do the same thing you're doing on the other side. We're going to take a tiny plie in first position, and lift it all the way down. So, tiny plie, lift. Contracting my abs, come straight up and down. My head's going towards the ceiling, not towards the right wall or the left wall in your case. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toes forward, heels back. We're going to take this weight and extend it out. Flex the foot, up to the toe up towards the knee, and extend the heel out, extend the weight out. Extend. So I'm not worried about how high you bring this leg. If it's here, that's fine. Just try to keep it the same height. So extend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. To the back. Hold the weight here first. So you're bringing the feet closer together for the first round, and then a modified 4th position for the second round when we sweep the weight out in front, okay? So hold it here, lift. You want to soften the knees each time. So do that with tiny little plie, lift to the back. Sweep and lift that leg, extend it all the way out. Extend it all the way. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So this time we're going to sweep the arms out, and we're going to bring the foot not quite up to the other one, to the supportive leg, but a modified 4th position. So sweep, soften the knees, sweep, soften the knees, sweep, soften the knees. We're going to go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to set this aside. We're going to turn and face the bar. We're going to take a curtsy cross lunge, tiny plie. Lift the knee. Take the foot back. So you're going to go from here. This time you're going to take it back. Bring the knee up. Curtsy, knee lift. Take it behind for a reverse lunge, knee up. So my knee's not forward, it's right here. So when we lifted that leg out like this, it's the same thing, you're just not extending the leg. So curtsy, knee lift. Reverse lunge, knee lift. Curtsy, knee lift. Reverse lunge, knee lift. Curtsy, knee lift. Reverse lunge, knee lift. 4, 4. The bar is just a light touch for balance here. Not a death grip on it. One more time, curtsy. One more time, reverse lunge. Switch legs. So it's curtsy, knee up, reverse lunge, knee lift. So tiny bit. See if you can just put 1 or 2 fingers on the bar. Curtsy, knee lift. Reverse lunge, knee lift. Curtsy, knee lift. Reverse lunge, knee lift. Abs are in. Curtsy, knee lift. Reverse lunge, knee lift. 3, knee lift. Reverse lunge, lift. 2, 2, 1, and 1. Okay, we're going to take a big step back. Feet hip distance this time. Hands wider than the shoulders. Take a tiny bend of the knees. Take a deep breath in. Push your hips back. Nice long spine. So it feels like a really good stretch for your shoulders. Softness to the knees. Take another deep breath in. Breathe out. Bring the hips back. Lengthen the arms. Lengthen the body. Right back up. Okay, let's see. I'm going to use the sliders one more time. One slider, both weights. So we use both weights. Slider under the right foot. Glue the elbows into your waist. The weights are the weight. The slider's going to go out to your left. You're going to bicep curl. Slide it out. That standing leg, that knee goes the same direction as your toe. Curl. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Take it down like we're doing chair pose, but you've got one heel up. And I want you to pulse and do a hammer curl. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I want you to do hammer curls same time both sides, but the leg's going to go out to the side again. So this time instead of curling like so, you're going to do a hammer curl as you take the leg out to the side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Sink it down, keep that heel up, head up, chest up, alternating hammer curls. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to trade it out to the other leg. Same thing, elbows in. You're going to curl up as you slide the leg out. For 8, 2, 3, head up, chest up. 4, squeeze the biceps. 6, 7, and 8. So take it down like you're sitting in a chair. That heel's up. Hammer curl, pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So you're doing the hammer curl this time, both arms simultaneously, leg out to the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same thing, sit in that chair, hammer curl pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Done with that slider. Done with those weights. We're not done with the mat. We are done with the bar. So, I want you to come to a high plank. Feet hip distance. Roll to the sides of your feet and lift up to a side plank. If that is too much, you can always drop this knee. If you drop the knee, you might find it helpful to raise the leg and lift like so. Because what we're going to do in the side plank is a hip dip. So you notice if you drop this knee, this isn't going to give you much. So if you modify it, bringing the knee down if it's too much on the arm and the wrist and the shoulder, then I want you to just lift that extended leg, okay? So, hip dips here, 8. If you're modifying that leg's lifting and lowering, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're gonna lower down, elbow, fingers towards the end of the mat. I'm gonna shallow V, so I'm not in a letter I, I'm gonna shallow V. I'm gonna hold this arm up again, I'm gonna raise this leg up, and I'm gonna lift that foot. So my obliques are being fused huge. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Swap it around to the other side. So, high plank, feet hip distance, roll to the side. Remember, if you're modifying, lift that leg out and lift and lower. If you are not modifying, you're in that side plank, hip dips. 2, 3, lift the hip, light as a feather. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're gonna lower down, forearm, elbow right under the shoulder, fingers towards the end of the mat. Shallow V, lift. Lift the legs, lift and lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's come to the back. Roll it all the way down. Feet, mat width. Hands behind the head. Lightly interlace the fingers and then push your head into you're gonna lift up, trying to lift the shoulder blades up off the mat, and you're gonna look forward. You're gonna lift up the right leg, cross it on top of the left, bring it out and down. Lift, tap, out, down. Lift, tap, out, down. Lift, tap, out, down. Lift, tap, out, down. One more. 4, and tap. 3, 2, and 1. Swap it out. Cross, tap, out, down. Lift, cross, out, down. Keep those shoulder blades lifted. Keep the abs engaged here. Out and down. 4, cross, out, down. 3, 2, 1. Lay it down. Bring the knees in so much the hips lift up. Feet together, knees apart. Keep the hips lifted. Rock side to side. Extend the legs up. Reach with the heels. Bring the toes back towards you. Reach up with your fingers. Curl and lift. Try to keep those shoulder blades off the mat and lift and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Either bring the arms here, palms up, or if you need it behind the head, do that. I want you to bring down one leg and lift it up. Bring the legs together and lower. So I want you to act like there's a tennis ball under your chin. You're looking forward. Keeping all that core engagement. The hands can be behind your head if need be, or reaching out towards the end of your mat. 2 more. So this is 1, this is 1, 2, and 2. Lay it down, bring the knees in, swing the feet overhead, rock it up. You're going to come all the way up to stand. Take a big, wide Buddha stance out. Sink the seat down. Sweep the arms up overhead. Try to lift your toes. Not like that, but just lift the toes themselves. So you're pushing through the ball of your foot and your heels. That should actually help you balance a little better. Don't squeeze your toes and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring the hands down, round the back, roll it up. Chest forward, round the back, roll it up. Do that one more time. Heel toes feet in. A little more than hip distance. Soften the knees. Take the arms overhead, drop the left arm, reach up with the right. Reach this arm towards the floor, reach this arm towards the side wall. Big side body stretch. All the way down. Breathe in. Lower the right arm. Breathe in, reach. Reach this arm towards the floor, this arm towards the side wall. And go all the way up to stand. Roll the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders forward. And let's take 3 big deep breaths in. Plie, breathe in. One more time. Good job, guys. I hope you enjoyed that full body bar workout. It's a little bit longer than I normally do.